Diesel lived at the smelter's yarn. Diesel was a mean engine, and all the steam engines always played tricks on Diesel. They said he wasn't a useful engine. They said he was a waste of space. "How are we gonna get those steam engines back?" said the Diesels. "They're always making fun of us." "I got an idea," said Diesel 10. We need to make a evil Thomas. They will never see it coming. "Ha ha ha, that's a good idea," said the Diesels. "Ha ha 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 ha."
I'm a wee Thomas.
There they go again, those mean steam engines weeing all over us. "We'll get your steam engines if it's the last thing we ever do." Ha ha ha. "I get those mean steam engines," said Diesel. "I know what to do. I'll get advice from my buddy Dr. Evil." And he chuffed away. Dr. Evil lived on the other side of Misty Island. And in order to get there, you have to go through the tunnel, past the ice cream shop, and there he was. Dr. Evil! Bum bum bum! "What should I do?" said Diesel 10. "I want to get rid of those mean steam engines, 'cause they're always teasing me."
"You need to cast an evil spell over them,"
said Dr. Evil. "How am I gonna do that?" said Diesel 10.
But we are loose with engines, said Thomas.
"Thomas, you're not in this story."
No, because you are bad.
"Get back to Sodor."
No.
"What you have to do,"
said Dr. Evil,
"is you have to cast a spell over Thomas and turn him into an evil Thomas."
"That's a good idea," said Diesel 10.
"This is what you need.
What
You need a woody car. You need a wiggle. You need a Toby log. And you need a stop sign. If you get all those pieces together,
And
you
Woody
have to
said
say,
Woody.
Thomas, Thomas, be evil, be evil."
And then the magic spell will happen. "That sounds like a good idea," said Diesel
And then
10.
it was storm come. Diesel 10 is a storm.
And he puffed away. "Don't worry, guys," said Mater. "I got a stop sign." And then they had all the magic ingredients. They got a stop sign. They got a Toby log. They got a woody car. And they got a wiggle. "Now all we need is Thomas," said Diesel 10.
Ha 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 ha!
Thomas was happily puffing along, not realizing the Diesel's evil plan. And then it happened. "Ha ha ha! We got you, Thomas," said the Diesels. And Derek ran up behind Thomas, and Diesel came to the back. This was Dr. Evil's evil plan. Ha 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 ha! "No! Help!" said Thomas. "Help!" Dun 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 dun. And they took him to the smelter's yard.
Stuck in the scraps.
Now that they had all the ingredients, it was time to execute Diesel's 10 evil plan. "Ha ha ha ha!" said Diesel. "I'll turn on my magic, and I will make this Thomas evil. Turn evil, Turn evil! Turn evil! Said Dr. Evil and Thomas. And then it happened. And that's how Thomas turned evil. And the first thing Thomas did was going into the helicopter. Because he had a mean plan. And he climbed into the helicopter. Thomas went to the highest place of Sodor, right above Tithmid's shed, and landed the helicopter. What was his evil plan? He was gonna push a big boulder down off the table. Push, Thomas. The other way, off the table. And he pushed, and he pushed, and he pushed. And evil Thomas threw a big heavy boulder right on Tithmid's shed. McQueen saw it all from a distance. McQueen was mad. "You can't do this to my friends," he said. And he got into his own helicopter. And he went into his own helicopter and flew away to get those mean engines, those mean diesels. All the diesels were having a party. They were so pleased with how they destroyed Tithmid's shed. "Ha ha ha! We are the meanest diesels in the world," said the diesels. They didn't realize that McQueen had seen everything and had jumped into a helicopter and was ready to get rid of those nasty diesels. And he aimed his rocket and he shot those evil diesels. There was only one bad guy left, and that was Dr. Evil. McQueen flew to Dr. Evil to get rid of him, but what he didn't realize was that Dr. Evil had friends, and those friends had guns, and they started shooting back at the helicopter. He jumped out of the helicopter just in time. And as he fell down, he thought the end was near. But Superman came and rescued McQueen just in time. Oh no, they still fell down to the ground. But not as far as what they would have if Superman didn't save him. McQueen landed on the floor and he got out of the way just in time before the helicopter crashed right behind him. McQueen had no choice but to ask Superman to help him with Dr. Evil. "Superman, can you help me destroy Dr. Evil?" "Go get Dr. Evil!" And Superman flew away to save the day. Yeah! Woohoo! You destroyed Dr. Evil! Super muscles saved the day! Woohoo! Show me your muscles! And he flew away.